back again. Obviously, don't know why I say that every time, but you know, something that sticks. Right then, it's just coming up to 2:45. Been up here since, what time did I get in the gate? Thanks, Duck. I got in the gate about 8:30. Yeah, that kind of rhymes. I'm a poet, didn't know it. Anyway, after much deliberating and wandering about, didn't make the schoolboy error of picking a swim and then going, mate, he's just moved, blah blah blah. I nearly did. But I bucketed a swim just in case. So basically, Shane and Steve, a couple of my mates are down on Unity. Shane's up here on a guestie for 3 nights. I don't really want to go on to Unity. I want to sort of save that to later. But after wandering around here, I ain't seen nothing. I was like, fucking hell. Well, I'm telling you, I'd seen a couple of fish, but nothing, you know, nothing more than once in 2 swims. Yeah, both of them end up going in the end, so I was kind of like, don't know what to do. Then I was looking at the wind and I'm like, it's not going to do anything really, you know. There's a couple of swims that would be on the end of a wind if we were going to get what is said we were going to get, but that's now changed. So we're supposed to go sort of southeasterly, but yeah, it's not yet anyway. Then I ended up going down Unity, just out of curiosity more than anything. So you got a couple of pegs that sort of would fish into a southeasterly. And I was shocked how shallow it is. I mean, I knew it was shallow, but fucking hell. Yeah, it's hard to feed a drop, you know what I mean? But anyway, yeah, my mate Shane had 3 out in 24 hours. So I was like, oh, that look a gift horse and all that. But I just weren't feeling it. So yeah, whacked the marker, leading rod I should say, back in the van and then come back up here. And mate, he was going out of the swim I was in last time, which I had 2 fish from. So I thought, do you know what, it's a nice swim, I know the areas. Obviously I went here last week, but it's had a fair bit of my bait in there, sort of, you know, over the duration of the last sort of couple of 3 months. So I thought, yeah, let's give this a go again. What I will add is I'm now in a van. Fucking hell, I'll tell you what, it's mad. Anybody that knows has gone from a car for angling to a van, and like a big van, long wheelbase Vivaro. It's mad. You can bring everything and everything else. You know what I mean? Yeah, obviously I've gone for my 2-door 1 Series BMW, and like, you know, I could bring all my kit, but then if I wanted to bring extra this or extra that, I couldn't. You know, if I wanted to bring a proper chair, for example, let me just, you know, proper chair, not one that's on the fucking scrubbing your ass on the grass, you know, I can't get out of quick if I need to. So yeah, proper chair, spare gas, spare bait. I've even got my cool box full of cider, which is cold. You know what I mean? Little stupid things like that. And obviously not forgetting my Mark II barrel. I had to fold that up in the smallest possible way to get it in the beamer. But now I've got the Mark IVS back out with the parakeet on it, in and out. I don't even have to take the wheels off. All I do is take the bivvy and rods off of the top of the barrow, wheel it straight in on a plank of wood. So fucking happy days. So yeah, pretty chuffed about that. I bought that last Friday, hence why I didn't fish last week. I planned to, but this van came up for sale and I was like, the only opportunity I had, well, I thought I had, was to get there on a Monday, and I'd found it on Thursday, I think it was. And he'd had apparently umpteen people inquire about it, but the usual Facebook marketplace thing, you know, you get messed around and somebody turned up and looked there and weren't happy about gear changing or something. Yeah, I mean, I drove it, I was fine with it. I was like, do you know what, I had a couple of issues, so I had to put a new front tyre on, a pair of new ball joints and an engine mount, but I've had that done for 200 quid, do you know what I mean? So, you know, yeah, all in all, it's a really tidy van. It's got a good history. So yeah, and at the end of the day, I'm just using it to chug backwards and forwards to fishing, you know, and the old DJing, of course. Yeah, so the old BMW gets a bit of an easier life, which is nice. and it stays clean for 5 minutes. Obviously, you can imagine up and down here all summer, it's fucking, yeah, hanging, dusty as fuck. You just get pissed off for washing it, to be honest. Well, I enjoy washing it, but when it only lasts for 24 hours, not even that, it's just like, fucking hell. So yeah, he's at home, tucked up underneath the flat in my little bay. So yeah, happy days. So yeah, I'll be able to bring more shit fish in now that I don't need. Duck liked it. So anyway, back to the session. I've got an homemade curry this weekend. Bought, I don't know, about a pound of diced beef curry. So I need to get that on soon because that takes about 3 hours to get it nice and tender. So yeah, I'm going to chuck the old cob on. Give it a bit of a pan fry first. Bit of liquor, bit of paste, curry paste, and then just let it do its thing, basically. And then chuck the rest of it in later. Peas, onions, peppers, mushrooms, and then I've got some Pringles to dunk in it, and a couple of Nambirds. So yeah, happy days. I'm glad I ain't sociing with them lot because they'd be fucking eating otherwise. But yeah, nah. But that lasts me a couple of nights on the bank. Do you know what I mean? So it's worth doing. So yeah, I was gonna say rods are out. I've just spotted up the area. Like I said, there's one I fished last time, so cut the fish and I lost one. So yeah, spotted up the same area. Rods out over the top on the usual monkey shit, fish meal. Although last session both of them fish come off the fish meal, and the one I lost was on monkey shit. So yeah, I've kind of gone one of each. Bagged down right hand margin just in case. It's caught, you know, it's caught me fish before, so at some point you got to slip up. Excuse me, tired. I've been out since 6. Boiling's out, eh? But yeah, I'm fucking knackered. I've been wandering around and and ahhing and frying my own brain today is what to do, because there was a lot of good swims to choose from on Gaunch, you know. But yeah, we're doing it, and yeah, pretty soon it'll be cider o'clock, I reckon. But get that cob sorted first, get the curry going, and check back in later on, hopefully with a fish. You never know. Yeah, catch you in a bit. Well, here we go, stage 2 of the old curry. That bad boy. Nice. Couple of big slabs of chopped beef, seared in a pan, chucked in there with garlic, onion granules, what else, salt, pepper, of course, chili flakes, a little bit of hot chili powder, yeah, and a little bit of the old goldfish brand paste, which I showed you before. Bit of water. Yeah, just let the old beef cook through. Slow cooked beef, so well, I suppose all of it is really, isn't it? So yeah, 3 hours I reckon, but I reckon it's going to be about 2.5. Just loaded it up with red peppers, peas, onions. Got some mushrooms to put in a little bit later on, just to bulk out a bit more. Yeah. Absolutely stunning up here. Nice and quiet, apart from the noisy bastards behind. Yeah, some sort of social thing going on Oxley's by the sound of it. Which backs onto there. But other than that, it's quiet. I haven't really seen much on the fish front. Trying to think if I've seen anything at all. I think I said something earlier on, top out, rounds of me left there. I'm amazed no one's gone in pallets yet, but it's only just gone 5, so yeah, people finishing work, I'm sure somebody will turn up. Got someone in to my right, and what's known as the middle island. There's one just tucked there, which is dog kennel. No one's gone in there, which is good, so there's a nice bit of space between us all at the minute. Yeah, there's no one at all down to my left. I've got somebody opposite. Can I zoom in? Yep, there's somebody opposite. He was into one earlier, but I think it done him in the weed, which is shit. I know what that feels like. But yeah, Absolutely stunning. And a few more Thatcher's Gold. A curry. And it'll be an early night tonight because I was up at like 6. Didn't go bed till 1. But yeah. Living the dream, as they say. What a nice big fat carp before it gets dark. Before curry. Yeah, I don't want to be lifting it after a curry, not really. But I'll take it if it does happen, obviously. Yeah, it looks absolutely stunning. Look at that bad boy. And I've got at least another 1 or 2 servings left. Happy days. A few Pringles to dunk in it. Got the naan breads. Happy fucking day. Who lives in a house like this? What was that twat's name? I don't know, through the fucking keyhole or something on it, but there's no keyhole to my door. It's more like a Wendy house with a mozzie front on, but yeah, the crib just had the most banging curry as you've seen earlier. Absolutely incredible. I was a little bit worried in case the beef was a bit tough, but I needn't have worried. Absolutely fell apart in your mouth. What's going on with the camera then? It looks like fish bowly for some reason. Anyway, them things haven't done nothing. The old bouteilles, easier and quicker than waders. As long as you can get them in the net, that's what you need, isn't it? Can't see that I need any need for waders really, but you never know. It might be a fuck up. We'll wait and see. So yeah, Friday night, and nobody else has rocked up. I reckon. I'm guesstimating there's like 6, 7 of us on maybe. Basically, if you drew a line from me here to there, yep, there. No one else on to the left, so there's a lot of untapped water. Some may say that's a good thing, some may say it's a bad thing. I personally think it's a good thing. Yeah, a couple of vans turned up the snow. I was like, fuck me, here we go. Start spomming a granny out of it just before it gets dark. It's trouble, isn't it, with busy places, as it all seem to be nowadays. But yeah, they fucked off, so I'm betting they probably wanted to get in there because there's a swim right next door. You just see that bit of gravel through a deer. Apache's mate. Oh, yeah, no Apache's mate tonight because I'm in here. Snooze you lose, isn't it? But anyway, I'm absolutely curried out, cidered out. Just a fish now, chop it off. Yeah, so I reckon we're about somewhere between half hour and an hour off of darkness. Oh yeah, the old LEDs are lit up. So it must be that time. Lunar eclipse tonight, apparently. Well, I've got a funny feeling I'll be zedding it by then. Yeah, unless I have a fish. Yeah, this time of night does throw them up for some reason. We'll wait and see. Anyway, no rambling, or less rambling. Hopefully I'll see you in the night. Morning. Fucking hell, that sounds bright. Just gone 7 o'clock. And it's the usual. Fuck all on the first night. Yeah. Become a bit of a recurring theme now. Yeah, I genuinely think I've only caught twice on the first night of the session, which is mad. Yeah. And then it seems to sort of turn itself around a bit on the second night, but well, hopefully it does. So yeah, as I briefly said yesterday, sort of bounced around, didn't really know what to do. It's one of them really, isn't it? You say about setting up on fish and all that. Don't know. I don't know if it's if that's the way forward or not, you know, because as soon as you've let it up and done your baiting and all the rest of it, I think 9 times out of 10 they sort of move away anyway. But yeah, literally here yesterday I had nothing to go on, to be honest. Yeah, and I ain't seen an awful lot this morning. Sort of 2 fish, one couple of yards, 100 yards to me left, and another one's a couple 100 yards to me right, basically, and both in swims that there ain't nobody in. Yeah, sort of standard thing, isn't it, really? But I have noticed there's a gull sat over my spot. Yeah, they ain't stupid, they can see what we can't see. Excuse the plane. It's actually not too bad, but you should be able to pick me up still. It's been quite a noisy night, I have to say. Mainly due to wildlife, Canadians and fucking ducks. Yeah, squabbling, I think, or greeting each other, whatever it is. But yeah, it's that time of year, isn't it? When you've got an island on the lake, it fucking attracts everything, especially them Canadians. So yeah, they were crash landing left, right and centre last night, all through the night. So yeah, other than that, not a lot of action at all. Yeah, a couple of times I did wake up through the night. Matey opposite, he was out of his head torch on, so I'm assuming, got to assume that he's caught. So fair play. Yeah, I've not managed to get in that swim yet. The Willows it's called, I believe. Yeah, so at the moment I'm still scratching my head, which is what I always seem to do on the first night. The weird thing is I don't do anything different on the second night. I just think, you know, they must just show up on you, you know. Yeah, because I don't really sort of change much, or I don't change anything. Yeah, I guess they just come across you, you know. But then I suppose when it's like that and you haven't seen anything, you can just, I don't know, go in somewhere that's favourable to yourself, I suppose. Sounds mad, but yeah, what else are you supposed to go on, I suppose, isn't it? But anyway, enough about the angling for a minute. I had a banging curry last night. I got a bit of footage of it. And that sounds stupid, but there's just something different about doing it from scratch on the bank, you know. I haven't done a beef curry before because, excuse me, I've always been a bit worried that the old beef might be a bit tough, but I'll grab the old coffee. And it wasn't, it was fucking perfect. Yeah, so those people on my channel, or watch my channel, whatever, that use a cob, you might not know, but you get them big cobstones. No, they ain't cheap. They ain't cheap at all. You get a box of 5 for like, do you know what, I wouldn't have a clue, because I wouldn't even, I looked at the price once and I wouldn't even go out and chain it. I was like, fuck that. It becomes expensive then, you know. But if you fill the basket up with normal briquettes, not charcoal briquettes, that burnt yesterday for way over 3 hours, and cooked that curry. So, you know, for a handful of briquettes, I think you get, I don't know, 9 in there, stood up on end. Yeah, fucking cheap, really cheap to do it. Yeah, and the meat was perfect, so happy days. It's another, what was I going to say? Another, what was I saying? Bow to my string, arrow to my bow, I don't fucking know. Yeah, but another thing that works. So that will definitely be getting used in winter, along with a beef stew. I mean, there's no reason I can't do one of them. If I can cook for 3 hours, absolutely no reason why I won't do a nice stew, do some dumplings. It's mad, isn't it? Sometimes the fishing side, you know, like the making of food and just, yeah, your surroundings, that's what makes the fishing for me as well, you know. It's not all about catching the fish, but it's everything I enjoy, you know. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go back onto the braid on my spare spools today. Yeah, I'm not sure if I come off it a bit early, but there don't seem to be masses of weed in there. But what from what I've been told, they're still, you know, they're still plugging, fish are still plugging you up in the weed. I mean, mate, the opposite yesterday afternoon, he had one on and it done him in the weed, and yeah, he was heave-ohing for ages, put the rod down, back on it again. So I don't know if he landed it or not. I don't think he did, but is that a result of being on mono? I haven't got a clue if he's on mono or braid, but the only trouble is I stripped mine off to replace it with the Kaizen line. So like, I put 3 rods worth back onto a bulk spool, if you know what I mean. I'm just hoping I can get it off sensibly, you know, it's not all matted up. Yeah, just have to go gently, but yeah, may well do that. Just to save it, fucking gulls all over my spot, all over it. Interesting. Yeah, so I might have a go at reloading the old spools, and then at least I've got a braid to fall back on then if it does prove to be difficult to get them out, you know. But excuse me yawning. Yeah, so the water looks like a cauldron this morning, where all that activity with fucking birds last night, crash landing and fighting. Yeah, not a cauldron due to fish, unfortunately. But yeah, I've got another 2 nights if I want them, and I probably will, to be fair. Rude not to, innit? What else was I going to say? Old Steve as well, he's fucking struggling to get a week together at the minute. Yeah, he must be fucking annoying. Because if it ain't work, it's one of his vehicles has let him down. He's had issues with his car and his van. It's like fucking hell, all at once, you know. So, but he's hoping to be back on there to sort of October, really. Yeah, I think he said this month's written off. But it'd be nice to have a bit of company, you know, social and that. Yeah, this year's flown by, really, already. September. So what's that, June, July, August? Yeah, fucking hell, it's flown by. I think he's only done 5 sessions and he's had a ticket since November. Mad, isn't it, really? But yeah, he's had other shit going on, one reason or another, so it's fair enough, isn't it? Yeah, that's right, I thought it was a fizzer, but it's not, it's just drifting bubbles, should we say. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, drink my coffee, scratch my head, fart, think about it, and more fucking ducks. No, they're not kicking off, that's good. Yeah, and hopefully check back in later with a fish. Come on. Look at that game changer. Crispy bacon, black pudding, baked beans. Oh, I'm gonna stink later. The conditions are looking banging, but the fish ain't biting. But I certainly am gonna be shortly. Afternoon. Wow. Still quite quiet on the fish in front, obviously. You've have seen it already. But the conditions now. Oh, just have a little pan around. Yeah, so we've got this nice brand new southeasterly wind. Shut up, Gobby. I'm talking to the duck, by the way. Yeah. I kind of knew it was coming, but yeah, I say I should have, but I was going to opt for the car park, which is sort of opposite, so it would be kind of off the wind, but the stones is also free down in this bottom left corner, which is where it's going. Let me just spin it back around a minute. I have been down there and had a look. I haven't heard anything down there, and I've not seen anything either, so yeah. But I have found out it's the lake's done a couple of 38s, which is fucking mega, but at the other end, so yeah, not on the wind. Madness, isn't it? Yeah, one of them being a ghostie by all accounts. Fucking, that's a hell of a ghostie, isn't it? I didn't realise it went as big as that in there, the ghosties, but I knew they were next door, but yeah, fucking mental. Yeah, so I've topped up the spots. yeah, I haven't really bothered doing the rods because I'm quite happy with where they went out. It's not, you know, I'm not fishing like a hole in the weed or nothing. It's just like a nice sort of silty area, a little bit of gravel on the edge of it. So yeah, I'm happy that the rods are on the money. Yeah, just refreshed it with a bit more bait really. But it's weird, I mean, this place seems to throw bites in the middle of the afternoon when you're not expecting it, you know. Well, it has for me anyway. And I know it has for a few others, but yeah, just boring them out now, or trying to. Yeah, I've just redone my margin rod on the bag, gone a little bit further out, not loads, but I've swapped over from a fish meal hard hooker to a bright pink wafter, so just to see, you know, if that makes any difference. Injected it with a bit of hydroslate as well. Yeah, I mean, if they start showing to my left or I start hearing them, I will be moving if somebody doesn't drop in there first. I'm sure I heard something then. Yeah, if they're blatantly churning up down there, I'm gonna have to get on it. Obviously. This is why sometimes I wish I didn't bring so much shit, but I like to be comfortable and I like to use the cob and etc. You know. Yeah, I mean, the old Dave on here. Yeah, fair play to him. He didn't bring some kit, but he's got no issue with moving, and I don't really have an issue with moving. It's just getting motivated to do it, isn't it? But I suppose if you see fish nutting out, you know, somewhere where you are, then that's the motivation you need, isn't it? But at the moment, I'm seeing fuck all. So yeah, there's your update for this afternoon. But yeah, I'm literally expecting a bite anywhere really. There's been no pattern, put it that way. Anyway, I should check in again later on, whether something happens or not. Just keep fingers crossed. There's still plenty of time. Evening. Well, drowning my sorrows at the minute. Excuse me. What can I say? On for a fucking blank by the look of it. I know it's 6:30, but normally by the second day, I've had a result or two by now. So yeah, I think, although saying that, when I fished the riverbed, I didn't catch till the third night, third evening, I should say. But what makes it worse is mate opposite sad. I think he's had 2 fish in the last hour. I don't think he landed the second one. I think he'd done him in the weed, but yeah, he certainly had some action over him, and he's not all that far away, you know. It's fucking mad, really. Yeah, going through the motions, as they say. Yeah, fucking bored out my brains today, because it's like I don't really know what else to do, you know. We've had plenty of bait, probably a little bit more than I'd normally put in, having not caught. But well, that was a bit of activity then over the spot. So yeah, I re-chucked the rods about an hour or so ago now, just for peace of mind really. They were fine, come back fine, I knew they would be. But interestingly, I had a couple of line on each rod. One was a decent one, pulled up and stayed there. Yeah, not long after they went out, but yeah, it's no avail. Yeah, there is little bits happening out there actually. Don't know if you heard down the background. Right, so that's like neither my water or the opposite's water actually, where that just nutted out. There's still chance. I mean, I've done this before, I get all doom and gloom, but it's fishing, innit? You can't always have them, and sometimes you just got to be a little bit patient, which I'm trying to do. But yeah, don't know what it is. I think the older I get, the more stir crazy I get. I think, oh, maybe I should move, maybe I should do this. And like I said, then you go and have a fish and it's all forgotten about, innit? But yeah, I feel like I should have had a bite, especially from that baited zone. But area. I'd rather say area than zone. Don't know why I said zone, but there you go. Yeah, I've opened my first cider, and not even going down well, to be honest. Yeah, proper doom and gloom today. But yeah, we'll keep plugging away. I probably won't do tomorrow night now. We'll see how it goes. I seem to go through these phases, try and talk myself out of it, and then I end up staying, you know. But this is Carpenter Raw, and I say it how it is, you know, warts and all. Fucking struggling, I don't mind saying, at the minute. Well, I think as a whole, I mean, although I haven't blanked, I think I've been a bit unfortunate not to get in amongst the big uns, you know. First fish was a 30-pounder, but since then, yeah, I don't want to sound like ungrateful or hard done by, because yeah, certainly not that. But yeah, this fish over that spot, fucking 100%, that's over me. I'll flick it round, but you probably right. That fish that just nutted then is literally over me, and I'm gonna guess 60 yards from where that fish was nutted. Obviously you can see me opposite. Yeah, and I've had little bits and bobs happening over it. I mean, I ain't been to see a lot because the wind's been ripping through her, but I might have to do another rechuck, fresh bait, rechuck, or do I just sit on it? Decision, see. I know the area is clear. I know my hook baits are good. I know the hooks are sharp. I know there's bait out there. I know there's fish out there. Nope, I'm going to sit on it. You just see that little bit then to the left? Very subtle. I don't know. I can't really tell if there's fizzing out there or not, but there's something definitely going on. Yeah, you couldn't make out the fizzing because of the ripple, but yeah, I think I'm going to sit tight. What I might do, sorry, all fingers and thumbs, what I might do is sit tight. If it doesn't happen by the time it gets dark, I might redo them then, because that wind always drops off when it gets dark, doesn't it? So yeah, got a good backdrop for marker in the night sky, so I think that's what I'm going to do. Come on, it's got to happen surely. It's frustrating. Anyway, I'll catch you in a bit, maybe, or if not, back again, just doing my first lap, and amazingly it's dead quiet. What's going on? Yeah, so I'll finish off with what I didn't say last session. I fucking blanked, but yeah, it's alright. I'm trying to watch the water and stuff at the same time, but yeah, just come around the top end. So basically, riverbed, which is empty, stumps, flats, left hand double, all good swims. They're fucking empty. Yeah, it makes it harder, I think, to yeah, plot up. I mean, there's only snags. There's only 1, 2, I think there's 4 people on. I know it's Friday morning, but what was dire carp anglers are like. Mr. Squirrel, you see him? Cheeky little fucker, just there somewhere. You didn't have a mind nuts. Yeah, sport for choice, which is lovely. Yeah, proper feeling autumnal. First time Yuri's been on, I don't know how long. Yeah, just rang Dave. Carper Dash. I'll get it right one day. But yeah, he's round in Willow. And it looks like it's somebody in Middle Island, but other than that, it's fucking everyone's empty. Yeah, I'm just going around for a brew with Dave, so I've no doubt he's had a result because that widow swing's been doing some fish lately. So yeah, we're in bed. Oh, this is the life boy looking down. Always with the bed, which is there. Stand here for a bit. I won't record the whole lot, don't worry. But it is on the back of a wind. However, they do not seem to go in the old typical kite fishing rule book on there. That's a good wind there. Fucking car parks even tempted because there's no one in stones either. It's one for choice, what to do. I haven't seen nothing yet, but I've only been here, 10 minutes. God, it's fucking good for now. I might have to stick a bucket in rivers just because it ain't very often it's empty, mind you. It's not very often it's ever this empty, but I suppose now the old school holidays and that are over. Yeah, not that there's any kids on here, but for whatever reason it seems to have gone quiet, which amazes me really when you consider the fishes in there. But yeah, what to do? Keep wandering, I think. Got the old what do you call it? What do they call them? I don't know, stalking fucking little brolly. I can't remember what you call them now. One of them. Better than waterproof, and you keep dry. No weight, you don't sweat your ass off. I said it all before. I might look like Mary Poppins, but I ain't getting fucking wet. So yeah, we're going to stand around in the river for a bit, and then I'll wander down to see Dave, a quick brew, and then probably do another lap. But yeah, I thought I'd better check in because I didn't vlog the end of the last session. I think I just forgot, and obviously I was a bit pissed off because I blanked, but that had to happen at some point, and it's my first one in 3 months? Yeah, since the 1st of June, so I ain't done too bad, can't complain. Getting nuts everywhere, look, acorns. Fucking plenty of them, that's what Mr. Squirrel's about. Anyway, I'll update this later on when I've got a bit of a plan. Nice when that sun comes out, but yeah, proper blustery, proper autumnal, happy days. Catch you in a bit. Evening, and it is evening. Fucking hell. Yeah, today's just shot by basically. As I said when I got here, there was plenty to choose from, and I've lapped and I've scratched my chin and you know. But yeah, basically in the flats again. I've only fished this once before, but I did catch out of it, which was nice. And yeah, we've got fucking wall-to-wall sunshine now, but we had some mega downpours. Didn't get caught in any, which is good, but managed to get the bivvy and everything sorted out. Rod sorted out. Just have a little flick round. Yeah, looking nice over in that sun. Yeah, definitely autumnal now. Wind's chilly. Obviously, we've had a shitload of rain. But yeah, rods are all out, baited, and just sorting out the ingredients from the chili con carne. And a couple of these my mum brought me back from Step Brothers. He lives up near Suffolk. So yeah, I got a couple of them, which would be nice. And I've got a bottle of red for tomorrow night. That time of year, innit? Red wine's coming out. And that is a really nice drink, to be fair. So fair play, mother. Yeah, so basically it took me all fucking day to get sorted, but no rush, you know, rods are out now. So yeah, nothing else to say really. So hopefully you'll see me later on, wrestling a big old carp. We'll see, eh? Bucker. That there. 30.5 pound. Second 30. Just beat the fuck out of me on the mat. Oh. Mega. I don't know if it's going to let me do this other side. Kicking right off, isn't it? Finally do the side. happy with that, but proper lives on the map. Right, you're going back. Happy days. Little fat bugger. Pretty one. You little double voice bet. Okay, mate. I'll try. So now you're just about to say you're more well behaved than that one I had earlier. He was a dickhead, wasn't he? There you go. Nice little stocky. Happy days to ski back, mate. Morning. Wow, that was an eventful first night for a change. Yeah, as I've said a few times before, it's usually fuck all on the first night, you know what I mean? But yeah, so banging 30 pounder, well happy with that. So that was 3 o'clock this morning. Caused absolute carnage. I mean, I've lost a load of fucking braid, unfortunately. When I say lost it, I mean yeah, obviously in a right fucking bird's nest. Yeah, and usually with braid, once that happens, you're done. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to get another spool by the look of it. They're all right for now, but yeah, it's proper low, which is not ideal. Yeah, I still don't think you get away with mono. I was only swapped back from mono yesterday, just because when there's a big weed bed in front of the spot line fishing. So yeah, I mean that little scamp I had this morning, stocky, I think he was 12.5 pounds. Yeah, something like that. Even he fucking diving in and out of weed beds, you know what I mean? Nice fish though, you know, another bite. So yeah, 3 AM and 7 o'clock, roughly, I think it was. But yeah, yeah. So I sorted out all my rods, new rig, because it makes me. What the weird thing was is it wiped out my other rods, so the two fish in the same spot. Somehow managed to get it off of that, but the rod that I had the fish on was a fucking mess, and I'm like, how? I just don't get how they do it. It's almost like they're under there with fucking knitting needles, you know what I mean? Whilst they're fighting you, and then yeah, fucking madness. But anyway, that's that done. Yeah, so rod's back out on the spot. There's been quite a bit of activity up here this morning. Yeah, I don't know, it's got half a dozen shows probably. Yeah, maybe more than that. Not directly in front of me, but sort of in this vicinity, you know what I mean? Sort of more so to the side, but there's no one in there that swims, so kind of makes sense, doesn't it really? So yeah, sorted my life out, got all the rods redone, rebaited, just spotted out the remainder of what I had last night. In the mix, boilie, pellet, hydroslate. I started putting more whole boilies in now rather than just like crushed up, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think them fish definitely know what time it is, you know what I mean? So get it in there, innit, as they say. A little more in. Yeah, so I had a banging chili con last night, as you seen. Fucking amazing, honestly. I mean, I've made way too much, but well, look, if I'm gonna do it, I'll do it properly, innit? So I may even have it for dinner as well. Yeah, although saying that, I do have the old cowboy beans and bacon again, black pudding, so that might have to be dinner. Otherwise it'll get wasted. Yeah, ain't got a lot of shelf life left in it. But anyway, yeah, glorious morning. It was fucking red hot actually, the sun in there not long ago. Yeah, kind of surprised me, but definitely had a bit of condensation in the house last night. So yeah, I think it went down to 8-9 degrees, which is substantially cooler than it has been for a while. Let's say that. Swanee. Oh, great. If that's not one of the parents, then they're going to start kicking off. We'll see. But anyway, rambling. It's just coming up 9:45, I think. I'm going to have another coffee. I've had one. just after I saw that scamp out. And I think today might be a good day for a siesta later on. Yeah, but anyway, happy days, no blanks, and it made up for last week, I suppose, really, being a 30 pounder. But yeah, I think it's £30.10, so happy days for that. Anyway, I'll catch up later on. Fuck it. Look at that. Oh. Happy days. Out of nowhere. £28 back on. Oh. Absolute perler. They're proper on the bait because they're shitting out everywhere. I've only got this gay bit of mat over me, not to stop you getting wet, but your legs glow up like fucking matchsticks. So I thought I'd try and eliminate that. Come on, mate. Come on. Let's have you. Oh yeah, keep it on the bait. 100%. Look at him. Happy days. Proper job. Mate, you're shitting everywhere. All that fish meal. I love fishing when it all goes right. Fucker. Oh, it's going to be a banger. Freaky bacon, mushrooms, blood pudding, and a little atom of beans. Fucking pucker. Oh yeah, and the conditions are just mega. Probably hear the wind in the background, it's coming off in the back, but yeah, looks absolutely. Oh, and here comes the rain. Happy days. Wow, nice little pretty wake up call. I ain't gonna bother weighing it. I'll be lucky if it's double. But yeah, you ripped off, mate, didn't you? Nice little one for the future there, didn't you? Oh, I do you justice there, you got weed all over you. Alright. Keep still. Little bugger. Yeah, put a lot of bait out last night, and this is the only victim. Fucking tiny, mate. Nice there with a bit of sun coming off you. Happy days. Probably be the last fish because I'm off this morning. Yeah, I ain't weighing him, but I'd be lucky if it's a double, I reckon. Pocket. Morning. Well, again, having my eyeballs burnt out by the sun. Although I shouldn't complain because, yeah, the weather's on the change, isn't it now? Definitely autumn. So yeah, as you just seen, nice little pretty stocky. Didn't bother weighing it. I'd be lucky if it was double, I think. But it amazes me, this place. So like, say the first night, we give them a fair bit of bait. I never sort of count bombs or, you know, just make a mix and put it all in pretty much. Because I use my Ridge Monkey bucket rather than a sill top bucket. I just like put the mix out as I use it, you know what I mean? So it's fresh every time. Especially if you're using pellet and that, because obviously it can break down and what have you. Or go sticky, clumpy, you know what I mean. Anyway, yeah, so I give it another hit of bait last night. I would say yesterday afternoon, so it's about 4 or 5 o'clock, got it done early. Yeah, I'd say I'd probably put more out than I did yesterday night, and yeah, A little stocky is the only thing I've had off of it, which is bonkers really. Goes hand in hand though, doesn't it really? I mean, you have a few fish, especially decent sized ones, and you're like, right, fill it in. That's the mentality, isn't it? But yeah, it just goes to show it's not always the one. But yeah, there's still activity out there this morning. A few bits of fizzing. I've not seen anything roll as yet. But yeah, I haven't been awake long. I was awake at, I think it was about 4, quarter past. I had a couple of liners, which kept me awake for a bit. Just drifted off, and yeah, about 7:15, I think that must have went off. But anyway, I don't know if you can see above my head, proper condemn. I think that went down to single figures again last night. So yeah, the old skull cap's gonna have to come out next session. It's dripping on my bed. I was like, fucking hell. Yeah, which is not good because obviously it will sit in the van till next session. So don't want to go mouldy, do I? Especially this time of year. So yeah, anyway, to summarise, 4 fish, no losses. Oh, that sounded better. Must have heard that, it's just round to my left. Yeah, 4 fish, no losses. A couple of good ones and a couple of small ones. Oh, and the 30 is my biggest one out of it so far. So like 50, £30 10. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah, sort of put us right the wrong last week of blanking, should we say. But anyway, coffee time. Got a bit of cleaning up to do. Supposed to piss down later on, lunchtime-ish, something like that. So I want to be away way before then. So yeah, I'm just happy I've caught this week. Now I can add to my previous blog. I don't bother putting it up if I'm blanking. Nobody wants to watch that today. Nobody wants to listen to me rambling and catching cockle. So yeah, nice to have something to bolt on. But at the end, some good fish. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna make a coffee, and I will catch you next time. Bucker.